and welcome to Sea Smoke. And guess what? It's dinner time. Tonight we're going to make some macaroni sopito. Oh, excuse me, not sopito, sopita. Now, I may have said that wrong and I'm terribly sorry. This is a Mexican dish we're making tonight. It's kind of like a ground beef and macaroni kind of like stew, I guess you would say, or a soup of some kind. So we're going to make that now. Alright, first I have some ground beef, probably about a pound, maybe a pound and a half. I have in here that we're going to go ahead and start browning to start off our sopita.
I was filling the other pan. You're good.
Okay, now all our ground beef is all brown. Now I'm going to drain off the excess fat off of it. And then we're going to start adding our ingredients. Alright, now we're going to sweat out some vegetables. Well, not a whole bunch. I have some red onion I already have diced up here. And I got some orange bell pepper I'm going to use that I've already cut up with a little bit of olive oil in there. So we're going to sweat these out a minute before we add the ground beef back into it. And here's a little tip, guys. When you're straining and draining your ground beef, do not pour the fat down your sink. It will clog your sink up. Pour it in a different bowl, some other kind of container, any other way you can dispose of it, but do not pour it down your sink or you'll be very upset with yourself because you're going to have a clogged sink. But yeah, like I said, now we're going to, might help if I turn it on, sweat out the onions and peppers just a little bit. And then we're going to add our ground beef in and start adding our other ingredients that's going to go into our macaroni sopita. Alright, we've been sweating the peppers and onions just a little bit. Now I've added my ground beef back in there some. Now we're going to start adding our liquids and other items that we want to go in there. Of course, I'm going to put some seasoning in there. I have some voodoo. Some minced garlic. That's some parsley. And that Mexican oregano. We're going to add a dash of the Mexican oregano. Now, be careful when you use this because this one is like really strong when you use the Mexican oregano. So, it smells strong. Alright, we're going to kick it with a little thyme. Alright, now we're going to start adding our goodies. I have one 14.5 ounce can of diced tomatoes. Oh, you forgot my sauce. And we're going to put all of that in there. Alright, now we added the 1 can of diced tomatoes. Now I have 1 little can of green chilies. I'm going to add all that. So yes, this is going to be a little spicy. Alright. And I need a cup and a half of macaroni. This is going to be interesting. Okay, I'd say that's about a cup and a half of macaroni, so we're good on that one. I don't need that one after all. Alright, and we're going to need 2 cups of beef broth. Right, and I'm going to use, since I do not have no tomato sauce, I'm going to use a half a cup of ketchup. I didn't do it. Yeah, because that sounds appealing, don't it? Okay. So, there's our half a cup of ketchup. Now, I'm going to mix this all together. Looks like I might need a little more liquid since we didn't have the tomato sauce. So, I'm going to maybe add another half a cup of beef broth just so I can make sure I have enough liquid to cook my pasta with. So let me open this one. Whew! Holy guacamole, I'm making a mess today. I think I could have opened the can better. Alright, there we go. Wrong spoon. Alright, yeah, that looks to be enough liquid now. Okay, now we're going to sit and let it cook for about 10 minutes, in which that'd be the time it normally would take you to cook your pasta anyway. So we're going to put a lid on it and let it go. Alright, now we're going to add some cheese to this to make it nice.
What type of cheese do you use?
This is just some regular mild cheddar. Yeah, I know I'm using a different spoon, but I'm just trying to get the cheese off my spoon. Alright, and that's all done. Now, if you want, you can add like some fresh cilantro to it to add on top if you like, or some pico de gallo, or some guacamole or something like that, or add some salsa chips with it, or anything you want to go with it. Now, let me get a little bit of this out and, oh, pray for my mouth, because this is going to be hot, people. Hot, hot, hot.
Blow it. Pucker up and blow.
Alright, let's see if I have a strangely enough, enough hot air in me to cool it off. Because I'd rather keep my taste buds and the roof of my mouth not hurting. That's really good. And it's not too spicy or anything like that. That's really good. Well, I hope this was an easy dish for you to make, or, you know, I made an easy dish. I hope it's easy for you to make too. And we hope you enjoy it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy cooking.